One cold, windy evening, a hungry crowd stood outside Mama Kemi's delighting grill. Their noses flared as a thick, tantalizing aroma of roasted meat and spicy pepper soup filled the air, dancing around them like an invisible rope pulling them closer. The scent was so powerful that some stomachs growled loudly, causing embarrassed laughter among the waiting customers. It was like magic, the way the aroma wrapped around their senses, making their mouths water uncontrollably. The queue stretched long, curving around the corner as people pushed each other just to get closer. Nobody wanted to miss a taste of a famous grilled meat garnished with flavorful pepper and onions that shimmered with oil under the flickering street lights. The roasted meat looked so succulent, dripping with juices that sizzled as it hit the hot coals. And the pepper soup, the pepper soup, its rich, spicy scent could make even a fasting priest break his fast. It was said to be the best in the town of Irapada, better than anything any other food seller could prepare. Mama Kemi's delight in grill was a talk of the region. People traveled from far-off towns just to eat at her place. Rich men and politicians would park their flashy cars by the roadside and join the queue, not minding their status. Big market traders who usually had no time for anything else would close their shops early just to grab a plate. Mothers woke up before dawn, rushing to buy her food for their children's school lunch. Men abandoned their wives cooking at home, forming excuses just to eat at Mama Kemi's. Today, the crowd was restless, their eyes fixed on the door. A young man at the front of the line complained, "Why hasn't she opened yet? I've been here since before the sun." His voice was filled with impatience, but no one blamed him. The wait was torture with a delicious scent teasing their senses. Suddenly, the door creaked open and Mama Kemi appeared. She was a tall, chubby woman with piercing eyes that seemed to see right through people. Her face held no smile, just a cold expression that made her look like she was always deep in thought. "Please, everyone should stay in line. I will not sell to anyone if the line is scattered," she commanded in a sharp voice. The crowd immediately straightened up. No one wanted to offend her and lose their chance to eat her food. Inside the restaurant, strange things were happening behind the closed kitchen doors. Pots clanked and ladles stirred in boiling soups, but no one was there. The fire under the grills burned fiercely, roasting meats that turned golden brown, dripping juices into the flames with loud hisses. Invisible hands moved around, mixing spices, seasoning meat, and plating them neatly. It was as if spirits were cooking. Mama Kemi stood at the doorway, her eyes glowing with a strange light as she watched the unseen beings work. She never cooked alone, even though nobody ever saw anyone helping her. In the dead of night, when the world was asleep, she would sneak out to meet her secret suppliers, the morgue attendants who sold her the freshest parts. With each delivery, they whispered in hushed voices, their eyes darting nervously around. "Mama, this one is very fresh," one of them would say, handing her a blood-stained sack and a gallon of water used to bathe the dead. She would smile, a cold, wicked smile that could freeze water, and drop a thick envelope of cash into their hands. They never asked questions, and neither did she. Mama Kemi never tasted her own food, not even a single bite. Instead, she ate only fruits and bought food from other vendors. Nobody ever wondered why. Perhaps it was because her meals were laced with powerful chants that clouded people's minds, making them crave her food endlessly, without question. Outside, the crowd grew more restless. The door swung open and Mama Kemi began serving. Plate after plate. She dished out steaming pepper soup, grilled meat glistening with oil, and roasted meat garnished with onions and pepper. The crowd devoured the food greedily, their faces lighting up with satisfaction. But nobody knew the dark secret behind the delicious taste. Nobody knew the truth about Mama Kemi. Not yet. The meat they enjoyed so much wasn't from any animal. It was from the freshest human parts, carefully selected and prepared in the dead of night. And the water that gave her pepper soup its rich, irresistible taste, it came from the morgue. The same water used to wash corpses before burial.